Welcome to the fall term and to COM320, feature writing. Welcome back, Michael, David, Dalen, Destiny, Cy, Yuli, Kathleen, and Deborah. Good to have you all back in the course. And Tara and Christopher, two newcomers to the course, welcome. I don't know you, but I hope to get to know you a little bit working with you through the term. I hope that you've all had a relaxing and rejuvenating term break. Mine was okay, but I'm eager to return to our learning odyssey. I have to apologize for the reflections you're seeing occasionally on the lenses of my glasses. I'm doing this in my home office, and because of my setup, the angle is a little difficult to achieve where there's no reflection. And I also apologize for the quality of my voice because it's, well, October, and here in Pennsylvania, oak pollen and acorns are falling, and I'm very allergic to oak pollen, so please bear with me. This term, we will study feature writing. We will learn how to become feature writers, and we will learn how feature writing practice is used in public relations. Why do we call it feature writing? Well, it's because the writing isn't news, although it can be newsy. It's feature. It's featured, that is focused on a particular aspect of a place or a person, a locale, an event, sometime in history, but typically it's focused on a person or people. That's why, as you may remember from some of your other COM classes, such as 220 or 390 if you were in there, or even COM320, writing for public relations, feature writing is also called human interest writing or human interest stories. We'll be learning how to generate, develop, support, and craft ideas and then feature articles that we will then package into finely honed pieces to sell to the editor of some type of publication outlet, website, magazine, newspaper, accompanying website, etc. Of course, through the term, you'll be relying on the Associated Press style book and Briefing on Media Law. I know you love it. You should have it. This is the 2017 edition. And I know that the students who were in my classes in the summer term have this updated edition. You really should use this updated edition because it has 200 to 300, that is, updates in it that are not in the 2016 edition. We'll also be taking a look at the general venues for feature articles. And the main venue of feature articles traditionally has been and still is magazines. This is the current edition of Philadelphia Magazine. And as you can see, the cover story, we'll write a Twilight Zone episode. The cover story is, when did people get so goddamn mean? This is the typical kind of thing that you see in an urban regional publication, a feature story that's got a little bit of an edge to it. And it's good stuff. So we'll be taking a look at hard copy magazines. So you'll be required, or at least I'll encourage you, I'm not going to grade you on it, to go to a library or a bookstore, if you can find one, and take a look at the magazine section to see how magazines of various genres treat feature material. COM320 is the most writing-intensive class at Central Penn College. Excuse me. You will produce 9 pieces of written work and revise most of them. We'll start out by writing a feature story of 250 to 400 words. Be a sports story because, sports is pretty common. A lot of people are interested in it, and it's easy to research. You can do a local piece or a regional piece, but you'll see the instructions in the assignment when that time comes. We'll progress to feature stories through the term on an event, on a particular person, or on a place, and a how-to story, also called service journalism. typically feature material, in which he'll explain to a targeted audience we identify how to do something. For most of the stories that you'll produce this term, you'll also write a query letter. A query letter is a one-page, usually one-page, calling card to an editor from a writer, explaining an idea that the writer has for a story, or explaining a story the writer has already written and wants to sell to an editor for publication. At the end of the term, you'll have one piece, an extended piece of writing, that you will not have the opportunity to revise, and that piece will be pretty much your end project. We'll also be talking about the writer's market. The writer's market is a book that's published annually that lists publications in the United States and Canada, mostly in the United States, and also has information about that publication, everything from frequency of appearance to type of content to phone and fax numbers to how many manuscripts they buy on average a year to pay rates and average length of articles that are published. But most important, these publications include, or these listings of publications include, the name of the editor and contact information to whom you want to send your query letter and your manuscript. You don't have to buy one. It's a big, thick book, costs about $30, $35. But you'll probably be able to check one out in a library or a bookstore, and I will feature on our Blackboard site pages and parts of the writer's market so that you can get an idea how to use it. Well, that's about all I have to say concerning the course, and I encourage you to go from here, after watching the video, to the Start Here part of our Blackboard section and explore the various areas of the site. Most of you are familiar with them. Again, Christopher and Tara, if you're not, it's pretty easy to follow the instructions in these prompts. There is not all video prompts. This is the only one at this point. If you've opened up this video and watched it Sunday night or Monday or whenever it is the course will become available, I guess at midnight or a minute after midnight, first thing Monday morning, that is. There are text prompts that make it easy for you to navigate the Blackboard site, so I invite you to do that. Of special importance is the discussion board, where you acknowledge the syllabus. Just click in a thread and acknowledge that you've read and that you accept the syllabus for the term. Well, I'm looking forward to the term, looking forward to teaching you about feature writing, looking forward to the discussions, looking forward to your success. If you have any questions, you can send me an email or call my office phone. The information's in the Professor Information tab on our Blackboard site. Or you can leave a general question in that forum on the discussion board area, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See you on the internet.